Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7. Do you think I should pay off my mortgage? A man asked his investment counselor. Oh, absolutely not, came the reply. You can use that money to invest and make more than what you are paying in mortgage interest. Plus, you will get an interest deduction from your mortgage. Yes, this is the counsel he once received from his investment counselor years before when he had the chance to pay off all his debts, including his home mortgage. Unfortunately, he chose to follow this advice and later lived to regret it. It was not long after this that this same man was thrust into what became a 7-year period of adversity that drained all the financial assets he had available that could have previously been used to pay off his mortgage. Through a series of unusual circumstances, that money was now gone. The problem he encountered on this occasion was this: the world's wisdom presumes upon the future. Debt is one of those instruments that has the ability to make one a servant to it. I do not believe the Bible speaks totally against debt, but it does give a strong warning that debt can become an evil taskmaster, and that if we choose to use it, we need to know the consequences. After the aforementioned experience, this man decided to commit himself to becoming debt-free. He was determined that if he ever had the opportunity to pay off his mortgage again, he would do it. The time came again for this opportunity several years later. The same financial counsel was given to him, but this time he chose to disregard it and pay off his mortgage. Now, many years later, this man feels like a free man. He is no longer a servant to his lender. What about you today? Do you realize that God is freer to move in greater ways in our lives when we are free from our bondage to debt? In such a case, you are free to sow more into God's kingdom. So why not ask God to bring you into the promised land of debt-free living? You will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
There's a land beyond the river that we call the sweet forever, and we only reach that shore by faith's decree. One by one we'll gain the portals, there to dwell with the immortals. When they ring those golden bells for you and me. There's a land
beyond the river
that we call
the sweet forever,
and we only reach that shore by faith's decree.
Faith's decree.
In that far
sweet forever.
Oh, just beyond
the shining river.
Oh, when they ring
those golden bells.
Oh, when they ring
those golden bells.
Oh, when they ring
those golden bells.
for you and me. Oh, can't you hear?
The bells are ringing.
Oh, can't you hear?
The angels singing.
Well, it's the glory.
It's the glory.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I believe.